Now guys, next problem is very important. This is every square matrix can be expressed in only one way as P plus iota Q, where P and Q are Hermitian matrices. Every square matrix. So we have to take one square matrix. Let A be a square matrix. Now we have to express A as P plus iota Q, where P and Q both are Hermitian. So here again we are using the same concept that if we add A and A theta and divide it by 2 and subtract A and A theta divided by 2 iota now, right? Because we are going to write here iota, so that this becomes our P and this becomes our Q. So if you add these two, you can check by adding these, you can check here the LCM, because iota will cancel with iota, 2 will be the LCM and numerator will be A plus A theta plus A minus A theta, because iota will cancel and rest of the term will be 2A upon 2, that means A. So A can be written like this. Now we take P as 1 by 2 A plus A theta and Q as A minus A theta upon 2 iota, right? Now we have to check that both P and Q are Hermitian. For this, let us now check Hermitian. Whenever we have to check a matrix is Hermitian or not, we have to take theta for that matrix. So what is P theta? P theta means 1 by 2, that is the value of P. A theta, now theta of this. So theta will go inside the bracket. 2 as a real number, it would not be affected by the sign theta. Theta means transpose. A single number cannot be transposed, and theta, the other operation included in theta is conjugate, but this is a real number, so it has the same conjugate. So it will be 1 by 2 out of this. Now theta will go inside on both the terms. So A theta plus A theta theta, right? Now this is half A theta plus A, which is the value of our P. So this is P. So what we get, P theta is equal to P, means this means P is Hermitian, right? Now the second thing, for Q also we have to check the same thing. So Q is this matrix A minus A theta upon 2 iota. Again we have to apply theta on this, and theta upon 2 it will remain same, but theta on iota, the conjugate of iota is minus iota. Now the other operations in the same way. It will be A theta minus A. Now we take minus sign common from this bracket so that we can adjust this minus. So it is A minus A theta upon 2 iota, which is the value of Q. So you can see Q theta is Q, means Q is also Hermitian. So both the matrices P and Q are Hermitian, and A is P plus iota Q, because this is our P, this is Q, and with Q we need iota so that it will be equal to P. So sum of Hermitian matrices in the P plus iota Q form, right? Now the other thing we need to prove is that there is only one way. That means this P and Q matrices are unique. There is no other way of writing A as P plus iota Q. For this is called uniqueness. Uniqueness. What we have to consider, A can be expressed as R plus iota S, where R and S are Hermitian. We have considered a different expression for A. Now, what is A theta? It is R plus iota S theta. Theta will go inside, it will be R theta. Now see, iota, the theta operation for iota will be minus iota, because theta means transpose and conjugate of iota is minus iota, right? Minus iota S theta. R and S both are Hermitian. Hermitian means R theta is R and S theta is S, because both we have taken Hermitian. So this will be R minus iota S. So what we get is A is equal to R plus iota S, and A theta is equal to R theta is R minus iota S. Now if we add these two, we get A plus A theta is equal to 2R, which means R is equal to A plus A theta upon 2, which is nothing but the value of P. Similarly, if we subtract these, two iota S. So that means if we calculate S as A minus A theta upon 2 iota. So this is nothing but the value of Q. So what we find, both R and S are same as P and Q. That means A is equal to R plus iota S is equal to P plus iota Q. This means this is the same representation that we have already done in the first part. We get the same again. So therefore you will write, therefore A can be expressed uniquely as P plus iota Q, where